In today's video, we take a look at a man who humbles a room full of women when they say a man should pay for the date, and this woman who regrets divorcing her husband. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification.
I'm exhausted and defeated, and I need a break. And thinking about like, oh my God, I'm not gonna get this break. Oh, what do I do? I'm drained. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm just tired. At the end of the day, we're animals. Are animals with each other for the rest of their lives? Like, is there like one lion and another lion and they mate and they are a family for the rest of their lives? Or does the lion go, and they have different partners? I think I've heard that only penguins are monogamous. So it just makes me think like it shouldn't be so freaking difficult to get a divorce. It really shouldn't. I think it goes against our nature. Maybe we are supposed to be with a lot of people. This one person for the rest of your life is something that we really need to like cut out. What do you think? Like the anxiety. And today H is going back to Mexico. He's leaving Miami, and I started fantasizing and having this crazy story that he's going to decide to come here to help me. And I had to stop myself in the middle and say, Melanie, stop it. Stop. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Don't even go there. Because then what happens, and this is one of the faults in my relationship, is those fantasies, I start feeling those feelings and I bring them into like real life. And I feel the resentment towards him because of my fantasy, and that's not good.
Instead of resenting anyone, if you had focused a little more on your marriage and how you can make it work, then you would have got your break, as well as have a partner beside to support you. And next, we have a man who humbles a room full of women when they say a man should pay.
Let's have one more question. We had this person at the back in the stripes. Yeah, let's hear from you.
During the dating period, after like 4 or 5 months of dating, I just wondering at what point do you have to pay, did the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already...
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
I know. I mean, that's what I told them. I'm sorry.
But
I would say, I'm dating. We're dating.
But here's the
gentleman here.
Okay. He's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No. Whenever
where does this double standard come from? I'm sorry, it's the reality. You guys you can moan at it all you want, but the moment you say to a guy, you have to fucking pay for my time, you're saying this relationship isn't equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it. I wonder what paradigm that sets up. Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. If you go on a date and he doesn't pay, he wasn't taught right.
I don't think it has ever happened that a guy who was interested in a girl and went on a date with her ever refused to pay the bill. It's the women who have weaponized this gesture against men for free meals, internet clout, and whatnot.
I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them because I'd say, this is the most polite they're ever going to be. And they're not even trying to pay now. What does that say about my future? But look, let me come at this from a different angle. I will always treat my partner how I would treat my best friend. And I wouldn't apply a different standard to my partner than my best friend. I wouldn't say to my best friend, let's always go out to dinner and you always pay. I'd say, let's be teammates here in whatever way we can. And maybe, by the way, proportionately, what you can do is less than what he can do. That's a different thing. If he says to you, I want to go stay at the top hotel in Big Sur this weekend, and it's $1,500 a night, and you say, I don't have the money. It's his job to say, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it so you could pay. I did it because I want to go and I want to take you. Great. That's what that is, right? Or if you both agree to go on holiday and you have a fifth of his earning potential, you say, I want to contribute to a fifth of this holiday. It's overly simplistic, but you get what I'm saying, right? I will contribute on the level I can contribute. Let me tell you what means something to a guy. Trying. That means something to a guy. When he feels that you're not even trying to contribute, that's when he feels used. Because any guy who's really confident and self-respecting, if the woman never is even trying to contribute, he feels like he's being taken advantage of. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the lack of gesture. So I would be looking at, if you like this guy, maybe if you're in different positions, figure out what you want to contribute proportionately or what you can contribute proportionately and treat him as you would your best friend.
Most modern women won't do that. They rather have a free meal by fooling a guy than have some level of self-respect and offer to pay. Because as he said, men are only looking at you for your willingness to help them, not that they would hold you in for it. Just a nice gesture is needed, and because modern women have failed so miserably in showing such gestures, there are men like him who have literally given up on dating.
Done dating in 2024. I'm done. I no longer want to waste my time with somebody that's entertaining other people or playing with my emotions or giving me mixed feelings. I don't want to be confused anymore in a relationship. The sad part is people are sleeping with each other, people are having fun with each other, but nobody's marrying each other. Everybody's just being entertained. I am so scared to give my heart up for somebody that's going to just destroy it and then be with somebody else. Nobody's loyal these days. It's so rare to find loyalty. Why can't I find somebody that just wants to be with me and not entertaining other people on social media? The world of dating in 2024 is disgusting. And I guarantee in 2025, it's over. 100% it's over.
She's not younger than me, she's not skinnier than me, and she's not prettier than me. Then why couldn't it just be me?
She's softer than you. She's quieter than you. She doesn't yell at me. She doesn't call me an idiot or tell me to shut up all the time. She listens to me. She's nice to me. She doesn't make me feel like the only thing stopping her from being happy is me.